Say, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
We are playing Dark Souls 3.
Yay. Right?
Today,
Yay?
Yeah. No, yeah. This is one of the difficult fights.
Right.
I'm going to say. There's a few left that are not too difficult. There's a few left that are actually very hard. This, I'm going to say, is one of the hard ones. Just does so much damage. This is just regular new game. This is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which you can actually fight really early on if you are very mean to that old lady that's in there.
Second boss I fought. Or third boss I fought, I guess. After.
I wouldn't recommend fighting it that early.
No, I got it to like half health because I had a straight sword and I was spamming R1.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and
I've
then
got my +6 fire.
She hit me once and I died.
There's that grab. I'm very bad at dodging the grab. I managed to dodge it 2 times. But of course, I intentionally got hit the next time. So
right,
that,
you had to show it off.
To show it off. There's the super 7-hit combo.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a variation of the 7-hit combo later on.
Right.
This is one of the reasons the boss is so hard. There's no reason that boss should have that many combos. It's not a game where you can block things that much. Mm-hmm. And 2 or 3 of those hits will kill you from full health. Whatever. I digress.
Yeah,
I really like the
first
look.
game
This
you could
is one
block
of the
things,
awesome.
but,
yes,
yeah.
This is one of the awesome looking bosses.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely one of the best designs, mostly because of the
candelabra.
weird animations.
Yeah,
Very flowy.
Very flowy, very because everything is so elongated.
There's the grab.
Well, I was gonna say something about the aesthetic of the boss, but I guess I won't.
This is going to hurt. You can keep talking about aesthetics.
Okay, so the aesthetic of, and this is something that's repeated in a boss later, that it's the dancer has changed and mutated into this thing that can no longer walk upright, and this is a theme with a bunch of the bosses. With like the thing of the Boreal Valley, the second boss you fight, and several of the.
Probably should have hit me.
Yeah, maybe. Cyrodiil Knights or whatever the ice ones are.
Sure. Cyrodiil is Elder Scrolls, but...
Right, okay. No, not them. Irithyll,
that's the one.
Yep.
Well, we're in phase 2.
Yeah.
This time with dancing.
Now the name makes more sense.
Blade dancing, I guess. Mm-hmm. We'll actually see the spinning...
Wait.
Dancer's really into arrow chord.
Is that a genre or a group?
Not even sure. No, that was surfaced by arrow chord. It's a song.
I don't know anymore when it comes to electronica, man. I don't know. You tell me glitch hop is a thing. Sweet.
Sure, it is. Yeah, the arrow chord is one of the monster.
Oh, okay.
The dancer's really into Canadian EDM.
Sure.
So, a lot of the same combos will happen. The two-handed combos look very similar, and they're the other reason I die all the time to the stupid boss. Other than the grab, see the two-handed combo here. There's the 3-hit one, but there's actually another one that's kind of like a delay and then a slam, and. You could roll through that. It can't dance forever, unfortunately. That was Break Them by Arrow Chord. Again, more Monster Cat.
Right, yeah. Monster Cat has a bunch of really good artists.
I really do like Arrow Chord.
I'll have to start listening to them a little bit more.
Also like Noise Storm. I like Rogue.
Yeah.
So this is the two-handed 3-hit combo. We saw a little bit of it earlier. We'll see the variation as well. Most of the problem is, I think that might be the one that can combo into it.
Right.
Yeah, there it is. And then there's just like little extra hits that can happen. This stupid one. It also doesn't help that.
Yeah, the camera kind of
I can't
decided
see what's going on.
It wanted to see the sternum.
Yeah. So this and also you can see the yellow there. That's how much damage it did because.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have problems with the amount of damage that does because it's a boss that has like the only reason it's even really doable without being like I don't know, controller breaking and frustrating is because you like start right next to the boss so it's only like a 10-second run to get there. It's just extremely annoying. There's the 7-hit combo. It's the same kind of thing. It's just 2 swords. Lots of just wild swinging
and I think
around.
I'm trying to remember watching the speed run of this. It generally just involved putting on whatever powder it was or whatever resin it was on the
the Carver's
well, I can't remember
Rouge.
if they used bleeding for the dancer or not, but the dancer fight was like a minute, 2 minutes tops. Just R1, 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 3D, R1, 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 and I went. But at the same time, like
this double poke is super long.
That shouldn't have.
Like the dark sort of like magic effect goes beyond the blade a bit. So just I was actually trying to get it to use its other long range attack, which is a leap.
One thing I will say about the speedrun watching it is apparently the dancer when it whatever decides that Dist is gonna die, Dist dies. So dancer is a lady, insofar as that matters for something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it is referenced as she in some places.
Yeah. It
also has really good armor.
Yeah. Well, it's Dark Souls.
And by
3.
good armor, I mean it looks nice. You get the veil as well. So
the double poke.
There's the double poke. Double poke's a good thing to get an extra hit out of. We'll see that there's also like 0 frame startup pokes that can happen, and I don't remember what it can come at, but it can come after one of these combos. So as far as recommendations go, getting an attack in after the jump slam or the dance or this AoE burst that's happening now, or a double slam. But the thing is that you could also get, or actually after that too, if you roll into the second hit, you can get pretty close to that same.
And the blade goes behind it
instead of
in a fun way. Aesthetically, also just the fact that the veil and how the veil works and animates and all this, I really, really like.
Yeah, it's really nice looking.
Yes.
Also, the room starts,
which is something I didn't notice before now.
There's that double slam. You can get a little.
I will say my first.
This is the best thing, and it's like, oh great, it's doing its stupid burst attack. Time for
the first
free
inkling
heals.
I had that there was a boss in this room was I watched somebody's phantom get lifted up into the air and then glitch out, like where their legs just sank straight into the ground, even though their upper body was still in the air, so it was all stretchy and weird, and then it kind of inverted itself and disappeared, and I was like, well, I don't think I want to get hit by that attack.
It's like, yeah.
I don't. There it is.
Oh, there's the secret poke. And for the leap, you just have to wait for the 360, because there's a spin after the jump, but then you can get a free hit after it. Just don't go in after the jump, because that's bad. There's the spin. And then poke.
And you're just using the fire sword, right?
Yeah, this is just a fire longsword plus 6.
Does Dancer resist fire?
Bother getting any.
All right. Well, as soon as you got the leap attack, you're like, all right.
I didn't bother checking.
Time to kill it.
Yay, the dancer's dead.
Yay.
There's... Okay.
Oh, hey.
More bosses to go. I did die to this attack with an unfortunate combination of being hit immediately after. Fortunately, it was just those two. It just.
Oh, good. So this was a.
Well, I said the dancer is really into monster cats.
Yeah.
That would be Rattlesnake by Rogue. I think?
That wasn't Aerocord?
No.
Aerocord or Aircord? I've already forgotten.
Arrow, A-E-R-O,
okay.
chord. C-H-O-R-D, yeah.
I figured it was a musical chord.
I really do like... I think it's Rattlesnake. I'm pretty sure it was Rattlesnake that I grabbed for that one. If not, it was... if I could just check.
Well, while you're double checking
list,
that,
yeah.
I'll go ahead and do the plug thing. If you like this video, if you
it was Ultimatum by Rogue, not Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is really good though. That was my first song that I heard of Rogue's, and that was the reason I kept going back to the Monster Cat releases, because I was like, I like this.
Nice.
This is good.
If you like the video, if you found it helpful, if you enjoy our banter or whatever it is that you enjoy about this, feel free to go to our Patreon and support us that way so that we can continue to do this with full vim and vigor. If the monthly subscription kind of plan isn't your deal, feel free to give us a donation via PayPal. That's also great. And support us. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Also, you can go listen to Monster Cat.
Yes, please go listen to Monster Cat.
I mean, they put all their stuff on YouTube, and they have a podcast where it's just an hour of.
I'm not a huge
Canadian EDM.
I'm not a huge fan of the announcer lady, but the music's solid. So
yeah, the announcer lady, it's really just more of an intro, really.
Right.
So you can usually just skip a minute in, and it'll just get to the music if it really kind of chafes you.
Yeah, it's more just every couple songs she would break in and say, this was that, the next one's this, and it's I put EDM on because I want it to be the seamless stream of consciousness where I don't notice that I just listened to Pegboard Nerds and now I'm listening to, and I blanked.
I like Arrow Chord. Arrow Chord Surface is really good. Arrow Chord, I like Rogue, as mentioned. Noisestorm.
Nerdstrom?
Also really good. Nerdstrom. Yeah, Nerdstrom. Swedish is a Swedish fellow.
Right.
That's also really good. There's some. I don't like all, but I do like a lot of Pegboard Nerds.
Some of their stuff is really, really good. Pegboard.
There's some good.
Go ahead.
Bad Boy.
Bad Boy is really good.
It's really good. It's really good trap song.
Pegboard Nerds is one of the bands that when I'm at church and it's just all right, I have to convert these 6 hymns into tablature for guitars, and this is something that takes time but is not mentally intensive. Just Pegboard Nerds, entertain my brain while I do this. Yeah.
It's good times. Varian. I like Varian.
I don't know Varian.
He's a nerd. Okay.
Weird.
Most of the artists that have releases in Monster Cat have their own SoundClouds and YouTube channels and stuff. And Varian does a lot of video game covers, so in the same kind of electronic style. He does
I'm gonna look up
all fantasy songs.
Monster Cat Glitch Hop. That's the channel I watch forever or I listen to a lot. Haywire endlessly.
Yeah, Haywire. What was that Haywire track I really liked?
Well, he does a live performance of Endlessly that Monster Cat has on their YouTube, which is really good. I find it really fun to listen to. And then when people look in my office and just see me listening to a guy he looks like, for all intents and purposes, he's just playing piano, they're like, oh, he must be listening to something nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm listening to something nice. Maybe not necessarily their definition of nice, but
was it a Haywire song? It had 2 different. There was the hard mix and the soft mix. Dichotomy. I think actually the Dichotomy soft mix is one I liked. Dichotomy soft. I'll listen to it.
Of course. So while you listen to that, speaking of Monster Cat, I have a cat now. She's adorable. She's tiny. She's sleeping. Every now and then she looks at me very annoyed because I'm being loud, but she's perfect. And with that pun, how is the song?
It's good. Maybe I'll drop in a little bit of Haywire Dichotomy soft mix.
Maybe we can just put a link in the description. Maybe
sure.
Not. We'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when I am able to get done before I leave to go home for Christmas. So.
Before you come here and I get to see you in person. And then I get married. Weird.
Yeah, it's true. That's a thing that's happening.
Dude, that's happening so soon.
Yeah, this is a few weeks away. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm super excited and super pumped about it. Did you know planning a wedding has a lot of parts? A lot of parts. So many parts.
Okay, all right.
Do.
Blackmail and Emancipator is pretty good. Like if you want to like have some more of like chill out or chill stuff, like Emancipator, really good. Little People, Mickey Mouse Operation, also really good.
Now you're just making up groups.
I'm not.
You're not?
Blackmail.
Wow.
Let it be. Which. Okay, here's something very specific.
Okay.
Right here at the end.
Okay.
Just gonna throw it
All
out
right.
there. There is a contemporary Christian song that we play occasionally.
Okay.
It is called Everby.
Okay. It's a giant bee that is immortal. Got it.
Sure, yeah. It's right there in the Book of First Hallucinations. And there's a song by Blackmill, which is a chill step outfit. That is called Let It Be. Now, if you combine Let It Be and Everby, they pretty much line up. I'm just saying. You can kind of play them right over each other. It's pretty close.
Okay.
It's like a mashup that makes itself.
So you have at church played Everby with the chill step beat from Let It Be.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it is it's like a two-step kind of feeling song, anyways. Okay. So like, I just put like a lot of reverb, and then put a little bit of tambo, a little bit of shaker, and then lots of like 16 notes and 30-second notes. It's just like your bass on 1, snare on 3,
nice.
And then 16 notes in between.
Yeah, and then praise God under that.
Yeah, yeah, and that too. Yeah,
I had you saying that actually reminded me. So I had a Christmas gig on Monday, where it was me on bass, a friend on guitar, a friend singing, and then another friend, all professional musicians, on percussion. And his percussion was a snare drum, a djembe, and a cajon, plus like auxiliary stuff. So at one point he was using brush on the snare and his hand on the djembe, and he's playing like the bass drum on the djembe with his left hand. In the middle of it, he leans over to me and goes, "This is weird."
It does sound a little weird, but he
did it, so it was great.
Make it work.
It's just like he's like, "You don't ever play the bass drum with your left hand." I don't. But it was great. We played Sleigh Ride way too fast. There are a lot of words in that song.
I see. Do you at least have some sort of whip crack?
No, we did not have a whip crack for Sleigh Ride.
Okay, well then you didn't really...
I mean, we had the bells. We had the sleigh bells. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Okay. That's fine. That's acceptable, I guess.
The end.